All right, what's up, guys? This video is about Derek from More Plates, More Dates. There was a workout video put out there. He's basically working out and training kind of somebody in it. It was really bad. It was really cringy. It was hard to watch myself. I know Derek has helped a lot of people out there with his information. I know his crowd is pretty much men under the age of 30, usually more experienced bodybuilders. They don't watch that stuff, the YouTuber stuff. Here's the problem with Derek and people that are really good at that type of stuff. So he is very good at reading information, reading studies, understanding the studies, and regurgitating it, okay? So that I give him credit for, and he's a very good speaker, so it comes across like he's very intelligent, which I believe he is a smart guy, okay, with research, with studies, with remembering all this different, scientific stuff. Nobody really knew who he was a few years ago, so you gotta understand, he did not grow up in the bodybuilding industry, in the gym, living like we did, trying all different training methods. You got to understand all this new stuff people are coming out with. There's several of these guys that are very good at researching, very good at speaking, scientifically wise. And he even got on the Joe Rogan show that even shows you that what even Joe Rogan thought of him. Here's the problem. Like during this workout video, he was lost in the gym. It looked like he was a newbie. It showed his physique. He was really small. He has no legs, no calves. I mean, his legs were literally straight up and down. And this is not a video to knock him. It's just a video trying to explain the difference between experienced, seasoned like coaches and then people like that are getting information out on YouTube, such as Derek and a couple other guys. They come across very intelligent, very smart, and having all the answers to everything. But then when you actually put him in the setting, like a gym setting, I mean, he didn't know names of basic exercises. He was trying to kind of like help this guy working out. He didn't know how to pull the elbows back during the exercises. His hand placements were wrong. It was just a disaster of a video. And, I think people, it's good to admit your mistakes. He should probably make a video saying like, listen, I'm really good at sitting down and studying, information and, regurgitating it and letting people understand studies and how different compounds work. But there's a difference between telling about it and actually applying it in real life, okay? Like, so as a coach, like myself, as a coach, as a bodybuilder, I'm not the person, you don't hire me to teach you about all these different compounds. You hire me to go to a show and kick ass and win. So when someone hires me, I had a niche for coaching when I got into it. I started helping out my friends for free the first couple years when I was 18 because I competed when I was 18. After that, people were just like, dude, you got to start coaching people. And back then, coaching wasn't something that many people did. You only did that if you were held on very, very high standards and respected by many in the bodybuilding industry, which I was. So not anybody would just become a coach or a YouTuber or whatever the case, whatever you want to call it. So you had to kind of like earn your stripes. I do think he gives out a lot of good information, like I said, and I do think he's helped a lot of younger kids understand certain compounds and how to use them, how not to use them. What I don't like, he likes to call out a lot of frauds, like he called out the Liver King. But he was selling testosterone himself. Like I said, I believe that he's an intelligent guy. I don't believe he's a person you'd want to hire if you want to do great in bodybuilding or something like that. But, he is a guy that could take something scientific and kind of dumb it down a little bit and explain to younger kids on understanding different compounds. The only stunt he pulled that I didn't like was selling the testosterone. Testosterone was already out there. He kind of brought it back and something that didn't work, and it didn't stay popular because it didn't work. I think he knew himself it didn't work, even though, like, let's say I'm selling something and I'm selling, hey guys, this may or may not work, but I'm going to sell it anyways. I'm not going to sell anything that I don't think works 100%. I go above and beyond, stuff I create my supplements for them to work. for him to say that, I just don't agree with that at all. So it comes back like to the video, like it just showed his physique. You know, I know he used to do his videos and have just like his shoulders showing him. Everybody's like, oh my gosh, Derek is so big. He's not. You see him in person, because you never would see him in person working out. That wasn't his deal. He's not built like that. Maybe he was on like a huge cycle then, and maybe he's not now, but he needs some help in the gym and someone to help him understand the mechanics and all that of just simply training. He was very lost in there, and the guy he was working out with, it was just bad, guys. I don't know why it was posted. It was like I said, it was very cringeworthy. My friend Nick Trigilli even did a video on it and broke it down, like actually playing the video. So go check that out if you want to watch the video actually playing and him kind of breaking things down. No, Nick wasn't being salty. I know a lot of people got upset with Nick in the comments because Derek has a lot of fans, and a lot of people felt like he's helped them out, and I'm sure he has. That's a thing. But when you get to a high level of competing or, you know, performance enhancing stuff, that's not someone you want to get like hired to get like serious information from, okay? You know, there's like coaches like myself that we've been doing this, living in, I mean, I started personal training in the gym at 16. You weren't even supposed to do it until you're 18, but the manager was such impressed with, you know, my skills and training people in person, he hired me. And so I've been in the gym all my life, hands-on. That's something Derek has not done. Derek has not coached people at a top level, turning people pro a lot to compete, you know, prepping pros. So, you know, like I said, I'm not trying to bash him. I want to get that across. I'm trying to give constructive criticism and let people know, you know, some people regard him as like, oh my gosh, you're so great, you're so this. And in the end, he's very good at, like I said, reading studies and regurgitating the information, which I will be honest, I've watched several of his videos. I'm not going to watch a lot of these guys' videos because I'm way more advanced in that. I actually lived the lifestyle. I actually competed at a top level. I actually have coached at the top level. I've judged, you know, and I was deep into the industry, and I know a lot of the top level guys. I have coached them, and, you know, he is very good, you know, at a computer, researching all day and then making YouTube videos. That's what he's good at. And that's what he should stick with. I think he was trying to maybe venture out into the gym, and it was not a pretty picture. You know, he might need to hire somebody to help him maybe get his body back or whatever. It just looked like he never worked out before in the gym, like he was brand new to the gym. So, yeah, and there's a few other guys like that too. Like, I don't even want to mention their names. One of them I used to do a podcast with. He was like that too, very good at regurgitating information, but he was giving out some very, very harmful information, and he still is to this day. He teamed up with another YouTuber / everybody knows who it is probably, and they're giving out a lot of really bad information about certain like nootropics to take, antidepressants to take, that literally has messed up his brain, and he's telling other people to take this stuff. You know, as people know, a lot of people know, I was very close friends with Boston Lloyd. Boston was very, very, very reckless in his life. He initially contacted me in 2012, wanted to hire me for coaching. I knew of him at this time, obviously, because his video that went viral years ago of him explaining all the compounds he took, and he wanted me to coach him. I said, listen here, dude, I'm going to be honest with you. I know that you're not going to go backwards and take less than you did, and I'm not okay telling you to take that much stuff. Anyways, we became friends for years, and he wanted to get me on the Leo and Longevity podcast about 1.5 years ago. He got me on there, and people loved our synergy through all three of us. Was I friends with Leo? No. I was friends with Boston, and but Boston would literally text every day and night. Listen, guys, I try to talk to stubborn Boston day and night about, you know, taking care of his body. He abused his body to the max, and I'm his friend. And I'm not going to sit here and play like he didn't, okay? But still, he would not give bad information out. He would say, hey guys, don't do what I did. He was experimenting on himself. But, you know, Leo, on the other hand, he gave out some pretty damaging information for Boston right before his death. He told him to take a certain compound. There was no sense to tell him to take it because it was kidney toxic. As everybody knows, Boston was in kidney failure. His autopsy and ruling for death was aortic dissection. It wasn't from actually kidneys, but I'm sure this compound did not help because it was toxic to his body. So back to the Derek thing, like I said, he's, you know, I give credit when it's due. Video-wise, very good at explaining stuff. You can be very, very good at explaining stuff, but don't know how to apply it to people in coaching and training methods, which obviously it showed him in the gym, and he was like a newbie in there, like literally looked like he's never been in the gym before. And so there's a difference. Like myself, I'm very, very good at coaching, very good at dialing people in, but I'm not going to sit there and say, well, A equals B equals C. That's not how it works in the body, guys. Like I've had clients backstage before, they were a little flat. I was like, here, I remember one of my clients, he might be watching this. I had him take 15 scoops of carbolin. That is insane amount. A lot of people that would mess their stomach up, and he needed to be filled out a little more. It filled him out perfectly. He was a middleweight. He looked like a light heavyweight at that show, and he won that show. Was there a really certain scientific reason that we could have calculated on paper why his body reacted so well to that? No. But that's what you have a niche in coaching for, because you can study all you want to. I mean, I went to school to be a dietitian and, you know, went through all the schooling. Did it help me with prepping people? No. Did it help me with understanding how to help people with autoimmune diseases, cancer, you know, all that? Yes. So you can study and research all you want to. I have people contact me a lot saying, hey, I wanted to get into being a coach. What's the best options to take to learn? I'm like, listen, I'm honest with them. I'm like, I'm at the top of coaches, and it's I do make money, and I've made a decent living for myself over the years, along with my bodybuilding. It's a very tough business, and everybody's a coach now, right? Someone wins a show, they're a coach. I prep people all the time. They have no basic information about nutrition. They win a show, boom, on their profile, contest prep coach, contact me for coaching, which is literally, you know, defrauding. It's frauding people. So Derek, yeah, he's great. Stick to the videos, stick to that stuff, but applying it to people, no, I don't see him knowing how to do that. And that just comes from someone that's been in the industry a long time. And you've got a lot of people that can speak very, very well and sound very intelligent, but when it comes down to applying it to somebody in real life, they're just not good at that, guys. I hope you guys took this as a video of not trying to put someone down, but trying to put in perspective, you know, just how things work. And like I said, I've prepped hundreds, if not thousands of clients over the 20 years I've been doing this. I take on a lot less clients now in the bodybuilding industry just because it's my personal reasons. People don't work as hard. They cannot afford to get, you know, what they need. And there's not contracts that I was able to use to hook people up with. The industry has changed tremendously. It has also brought a lot of frauds in the industry, AKA the Liver King. All right, guys, I'm going to wrap that up. Questions, comments right below. I'm going to continue to try to keep making videos on YouTube so I can make them longer than, you know, like TikTok and stuff like that, so people can have a true understanding with the message I'm trying to get across, guys. Peace out. Have a beautiful, blessed day.